I'm on location at the Cottages at Marvin from Saussy Burbank with Jack the real estate dog. And you know what's cool about the lot that I'm standing on? You've got a beautiful berm and you can just see the very tops of these other houses. And most of those are all sold except that one being framed at the end. And if for instance, if you're out of town and you would say, hey, would you go shoot that one that's under construction that's for sale? Then the answer would be yes. Guys, I'm a buyer agent, got a great team of buyer agents, and we're out looking today at homes for sale. Jack wanted to get out of the house, so we borrowed his convertible and took off to look at the Cottages at Marvin Gardens. Now, if you don't know, Saussy Burbank, they got a nice little wooded stand of woods right there in the middle. Saussy Burbank is a great brand locally. My wife Patty had built with them many years ago and was really sorry even that she had decided to move from that house because it was a great house and still is. Now this architecture, I mean, look at the pitch of the roofs, look at the hip roof elements there. It's there. And most of these are having 10-foot ceilings as their feature and 8-foot doors, which is just elegant. Now this is Saussy Burbank's first foray into the 55 plus, and I'm excited about it. So this one is going to be, you know, obviously they've got the lot scraped and the driveway sectioned off. That's lot number 16. This is lot number 15. Backed up to an existing neighborhood. This location is ridiculous because just on the other side of those homes, in fact, you can see the back of the Publix grocery store where shopping is a pleasure. Literally, you could walk and go get a loaf of bread, take your golf cart or whatever. Here's another one that looks like it'll be available. This is 23, and that's 22 that we were on the back of a minute ago. Jack, of course, is looking for chicken bones. Jack, all of your fans out there agree with me that chicken bones are not us. You don't want them. This is cool, goes up side there to a retaining wall. It's just gorgeous, trees all around the neighborhood, and it's just an intimate community. This is unlike the neighborhoods like the Trilogy Lake Normans with, I don't know, 1,200 homes, huge amenity center, beautiful, lovely, and it's just right for the right people. But then when Patty and I decided to build a 55 plus, we decided on a smaller, intimate neighborhood. Now, most of you that know us, if you're a subscriber, you know that we didn't end up moving in there. So here's this one right here. This is the house that's going right here. And what is the price? They may not even be revealing the price yet because the prices are subject to a lot of things. I mean, there's no lumber on that yet. You think they're holding the final price? It may be on this brochure, but they could be holding the final price until they get their lumber. Right? That just makes sense to protect margins. So that one's available. And here's the way it works, guys. If you're a subscriber to my channel, if not, I wish you would just hit that subscribe button. But if you are, then in reality, what you could do is give me a call and say, hey, I'm interested in lot 13. How much is it? Can we get it? We're ready to buy. Or maybe you're just say, hey, I'm ready to strongly consider that one. The one next to it is sold. Lot 12 looks like it's available, coming around this bend. And in fact, the one being framed has an available sign on it. But if you say to me, hey, Roger Holloway, could you go shoot that house in its current state or show me what the backyard looks like? I'll do that while I'm connecting you with one of my agents. Jack, you're licensed in North and South Carolina. Is that correct? You don't say much, do you? Okay. The guy up there that's already moved in, we stopped and chatted with him. He didn't recognize me, but he recognized it made sense when he saw Jack the real estate dog, my man. So I hope you are grasping what I'm saying. If in fact you'd say, hey, I want to buy or really strongly consider lot 14, you call me. Number's on the screen, 704-345-3400. It might be here, it might be around the bend. I shot Pinnacle at Wesley Chapel the other day, Taylor Morrison's first 55 plus. They've got a couple of specs left in there. Now, if you ask me, just personally, and I built in there and we subsequently sold it. I do like the neighborhood, I like the builder, but between Saussy Burbank and Taylor Morrison, that's a no-brainer. Call me and I'll explain it to you. I love Taylor Morrison. I love Saussy Burbank. Let me just say it that way. And so, I mean, you look at the architecture. I mean, look at the hip roof. Look at the pitch on that. It's just kind of majestic. And wow. And you say, well, Roger Holloway, in your series Building from the Ground Up, which I detailed every step, and you can find that in my playlist tab or go into your search, your Safari or your Chrome, just type in building from the ground up .video. And those houses, I believe that was a 10-foot ceiling, 8-foot door, but there's something kind of majestic about this. You got to admit that. Now this one's sold, as I'm seeing now, but if they have dirt available, they could build you one like it and something to really meet your needs. So here we have a lot on the ground. There's one up here that's for sale. Now that one where it says for sale, they probably have it spec'd out. Say, hey, we're going to build this plan. It's going to be this much. They've sent out for permits. But here's one, for instance, you might be able to build from scratch. There's no sign, it's not released, it's not quite ready. And that's pretty much the way it works in these new home developments. That one probably could pick your plan and with a couple of restrictions, like it can't look just like that one next door. But you could probably pick your plan. This one, it says for sale, it's probably got the plan. I see a brochure right there already picked out, spec'd out. And of course that one's further along, so you're likely to get in there more quickly. Hey, we love this salesperson, but don't call her, don't ever call the builders. Why? Because they represent the best interests of the seller, the builder, and you need buyer representation, in my opinion. Hey, I'm a buyer agent. And why do I say that? Lot 19 is for sale. Because everything's stacked in favor of the builder if you don't have a buyer agent. And they're already willing to pay our professional fee, but we've got to be there from the beginning. It's got to be us being the procuring cause. We brought you to them. So please pay attention to that with this. Any builder, any scenario, you want your own representation, trust me on that. So guys, we're on location at the Cottages at Marvin Gardens. Look like they're starting to build a little monument here or some type of amenity. It's going to be amazing when it's all done, and we'd love to help you. So give me a call, 704-345-3400. Hit subscribe if I've helped you, and I think I have, and a couple of that with a phone call. Do you have anything else to say? You don't say much, do you? You're a strong, silent partner. We'll see you in the next video.